Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are doing a product review of the oBravo RA-C-CU high-end earbuds, and these things here are around the 22k mark. You did hear me right, about 22,000 for a pair of these earbuds, and today they're on my chopping block. You may not have noticed in a lot of the videos I installed a chopping block, and it fits all my amplifiers and all my small products that I play with, and I certainly love wood, so the chopping block's not cheap either, but not 21,000, that's for damn sure. But I wanted to go through this, so we did the unboxing of these around about November last year, and since then I have been playing with them, loaning them to dealers and demoing them to all different people just to get feedback. But all that aside, I'd have to say they are the best headphones I've ever heard, and I guess we're going to go through the reasons why and some of the cool things and how do we end up getting to such an expensive product. And I think I've always loved handmade products, and I think as we go through this you'll see how you can end up getting here when there's thousands and thousands of man hours that go into them. So we'll start off as always with the specifications. They have an 8mm EAMT tweeter, air motion transformer tweeter, black cavity Arabica wood, and we've got an outer housing of copper. Front cavity is a advanced ceramics. Frequency response is 10 Hz to 45 kHz, and we have an impedance of 122 ohm, sensitivity of 93 dB, and it seems to be repeating the tweeter again, but we'll skip that and go straight to the main driver, which is 16mm. So effectively a two-way speaker system inside an earbud. So certainly very, very cool. Now in the kit you get obviously the pair of the earbuds, and I'll bring them up nice and close so you can see. It really is a sensational the build quality, and these even, I'll just do it here yourself, these actually pull off, and I'll just pop that out. It was a little bit fiddly. I did this before. They've got a little twist system, and might be the blue one that I actually did before, and I'll just see if I can get it to work. If not, we will look at this at another time. I just can't remember how they... Oh, there we go. Got it. Sorry about that. They really are a nice tight fit, and what happens is in here, they don't just push straight in. If you actually turn it, you'll feel it lock. There's a little locking device here, that click, and it clicks into place. So everything's well thought through. It's copper. They've got wood in here. I've actually got the little earbud on, the little silicon connection on there. I'll just maybe just pop that off for you so you can actually see it without it. So I'll just bring that in nice and close so you can see. It really is a sensational product. And we'll go through first off the bits. Obviously the cable. I love cables, as you know, and again they do the same thing here. These are detachable, clickable connections, and again you just find the connect and it clicks back in. So here I've got a 3.5, and then in the packet here we have a 4.4 for balanced and also a 2.5 balanced depending on what device you own. I also thought was very cool, you get two little replacement parts for the earbuds. So if you look in there carefully, you'll see those. What they are what you saw me just clicking out of there. So they screw into the actual earbud itself, and these pull out, so you can actually replace those. If you can look at that, you'll see there that becomes part of it. So I guess they're thinking long term there might, if you have any problems there. Again, high quality cable, pure copper, you can see just dangling there. The options they also provide, which I thought was very cool, you get this, it's actually quite a heavy little box. You can put your earbuds in here. This thing lifts out, and the cable, so your little earbuds have got these cool little things that protect them, and they come through here and you wind your cable around, and then it goes back into this beautiful wooden box, And as I said, it weighs it weighs a ton. It's even got a proper professional, you can see these hinges. I mean, just everything about even the accessories, the workmanship and the time spent putting these together is truly incredible. You can see the little magnetism, see locking it into play. Also on the other side, if you want to get a little flasher, you can see here they've got the big protector, beautiful mahogany finish. It's wood, full. It's like a piano, so you can see the full hinge at the back, well presented, beautiful foam and cloth interior. And to lock that in, you just push the button and it locks it into place, and then you click it and it opens. Really well thought through. Your 3.5 adapter for your normal headphone connections, and again with the separate ear pieces, you can see here you've got your two separate bits. As you go further down the cable, you'll see here they also provide this thing here. You can see slides there, so if you want to put a tighter fit so they don't come out. As I said, everything's been well thought through, and as I said, the build quality is just sensational. There's no argument. This is a serious kit, and I'm not even an earbud fan, to be honest. I'm normally a headphone sort of guy, really. I mean, I really don't really like earbuds. This will be the first time where I actually change my mind on that. The packaging that it comes in, I'll just go down to the floor because I couldn't fit everything up on my desk. This, I'll just go here. All those boxes you saw in the earbuds sitting here in the piece there, that would then sit back into this box, and then that lid there would go on the top. You can see it's a sizable. I mean, you'd never believe there was a pair of earbuds in this. So you get a cleaning cloth, and more options of earpieces, and of course you've got that gummy. The blue ones are more the gummy pressy, that soft memory foam type finish, which I didn't really prefer that. I preferred the traditional style. And then we'll come back up to the desk here, and then we've got that little wrapper at the back there goes around and holds that together. So very well presented. And I remember when I first started dealing with oBravo, I actually spoke to the founder of the company and the guy who invented this product, and I said, wow, really? Is that? I was looking at the prices going, could it really be 21,000? If you actually look at oBravo's range, they make 17,000, 15,000, 12, 10, 7. There's a massive range of earbuds, and I guess if you actually look at any high-end concert where you see the recordings being made and the artists are wearing those things in their ears, those can range right through from $5,000 to $20,000 and $30,000 for those, because it's just the sound replication and what these things can do is truly amazing. And as you know, I've played with a lot of expensive headphones. We did the T+A on ears. I think they're around the 10K mark. oBravo also make a pair of over-ear headphones which are around the 15K mark, which we will come back and do a review of those. And here we are looking at earbuds that are topping out at 21,000, and I remember, or 22 actually. And when I was doing some research on these, I was quite surprised that overseas some of these products are in high-end jewelry stores. So it's seen as a very, very elite, very high-end product. I can imagine. You imagine somebody running down the road with a pair of these. You've just lost a lot of money. Super expensive, and they're all in lock-up glass cabinets, and it really is. I guess, the joke I have is, imagine if you accidentally vacuumed that away or dropped it down a drain. It would be a very expensive day. But seriously, in all the time I've been playing with these, they've grown on me. The sound is just sensational, and it's hard to believe that we've got a set of earbuds here that would blow away any of the high-end headphones that I've ever listened to. And how they do it, it's just truly incredible workmanship. You can imagine machining and the hours and time spent just to machine one of those, with the copper surround and the ceramic. You can see that ceramic there, and you've got this in copper, and you've got the wood insert. It's just, everything's been thought through. As I said, that disconnects. I also played them in a analog mode. I've also run them in balanced, and I've run them through multiple amplifiers, headphone amps. I've used the Marantz DAC1, and I've used the LYR valve headphone amp. We've used the Topping. I've used the T plus A, their big headphone amplifier. I've used Lehman Audio's top-end headphone amp, and Lehman is one of my favourite. We've also used the Gold Note, their DAC headphone amplifier, and it didn't matter what I put this through. They just sound sensational, and even directly on my iPhone without any amplifier, it's just hard to believe the sound that these produce. And would I own a pair of these? Absolutely. Would I take them out of the house? No. I wouldn't take these anywhere. I'd be just absolutely gutted if I lost a pair of these. But comfort-wise, sound-wise, they are just sensational. You would not go past. I mean, if you're ever in a position to own a pair of these, it's a lifetime purchase. And as I said, the bass, the voices, the detail, and it's actually hard to believe you can actually fit inside this a two-way setup. You've got a tweeter and you've got a driver, and it really does sound like a pair of speakers on the side of your head. It's just truly sensational. I mean, I wondered how it even described this in a sound way. And I think, people talk about it being warm and harsh and all these different things. All I can tell you is that this is the best headphone I've ever heard, and I've been playing with headphones since the early 80s, so 42 years down the track, and I'm still playing with high-end stuff. And I've taken my time with these. I've had them since November last year, and they've got hundreds of hours on them, and they just got better and better. And I just, I'd have to say that this is the best earbud I've ever heard. But then put that aside, even when we talk about headphones, there's nothing that I've heard that sounds like these. I mean, it's just an absolute sensational it's an earbud. I mean, it's just hard to believe that it could be worth such that dollar value. But then when you hear them and you actually put them on your head and you play, you can imagine, and since November last year, how much music and different sounds and different, all the variations that I put this through, normal music through your iTunes, and using Tidal and all the high-end packages that you can get, and it's just truly incredible. So again, if you're looking to spoil yourself and you're looking for a serious pair of earbuds and money is not an option, this is the way to go, and you will not regret it. As I said, you can see there, that's wood, the copper, the ceramic, and then you can see the little bud thing that's been put on the end. Everything's detachable, cables are replaceable. It's just truly sensational. So I think the best way to describe this, being an audiophile and a bit of a sound nut, there's just nothing that I could honestly say I've heard that's ever come near it. And as a person who's not an earbud fan, wow, it's hard to believe what these things produce. And just giving you a rough, just from my perspective, I just found the voices, the highs, the bass, it's just well balanced, and it sounds like a like a $30,000 or $40,000 pair of floor standers all crunched in to this earbud. It's truly sensational. And oBravo, across all the models that I've played with, they've got that signature of, I guess, having the two drivers. It really does give you that true speaker sound, rather than most headphones are manipulated and they do all sorts of adjustments. This here is just like buying a high-end pair of floor standers that just pop into your ears, and you've got all that. It's the sound stage. I mean, the music's all around you. It's just the way it presents the sound is just truly sensational. And if you'd like to find out more information about this product, you can duck onto hifihq.co.nz for New Zealand, or hifihq.com.au. And if you really want to get yourself the best of the best when it comes to an earbud, you will not go past these. They're truly are amazing. And I know, of course, you've got to put things in perspective. Yes, I've played with products from $50 up to today the 22K, and each product has its own sound. And some people will ask, does it really sound like 20K's worth of sound? Well, if I say that you play with a pair of $30,000 floor standers, this is right up there, providing that sound that you would hear out of a pair of $30,000 floor standers. But you can take them everywhere you go, where a pair of $30,000 floor standers was not something you'd be taking on the family holiday, nor the space it takes up. And if you're looking for that full sound, and you've got a little den or somewhere where you want to plug it into a computer, in your DAX or laptop, that side of thing, wow, you really would be spoiling yourself. So again, 10 out of 10 to oBravo, and thank you, David, for creating this brand. They're handmade in Taiwan, special ordered. So when somebody wants a pair, you process your order. They put it together, and 6 to 8 weeks later, they've made a set of these for you, and you're good to go. And you really do have something very, very special, something that you really would be hanging on to for a very long time. Just make sure you don't forget to add it to your insurance policy. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's product review on the oBravo RA-C-CU. And again, thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll see you next time on AB Sound Advice.